I noticed my temps on my CPU were like, God. So like they were hitting easily like 85 degrees, 95 degrees. It was actually thermal throttling constantly. So I definitely probably wasn't having the best experience, especially later on. But it played fucking well. I enjoyed it. Couple of definite Battlefield moments. I mean, sure, it's getting panned a little bit. So what I had to do was I had to actually I didn't have proper standoffs and stuff installed on my CPU, so I had to go and actually re-thermal paste my CPU as well as install the proper AM4 socket. So I took like a day off while I did that, did other things. But yeah, I don't think that the bad rap that Battlefield 4 is getting is entirely worth it. Because, oh, 2042. Because it's actually pretty good. I've been enjoying it. Is entirely worth it. I don't like how it doesn't have classes. I don't like how there's less weapons. I don't like how they've made it more like Call of Duty Warzone. But what I do like is that everything else it seems to get right. Hit detection is good. Is that everything else it seems the vehicles are well thought out. It's interesting having hovercraft because it's not just like vehicles that it reminds me of hovercraft I made from Battlefield Vietnam actually, because I made hovercraft vehicles in Battlefield Vietnam. They did work a little bit differently, that's for sure. But I think like the vehicle options are kind of cool. The playing the actual okay, we'll set up. Playing the actual like transport VTOL, right? Unfortunately, the game didn't release with the flight ceiling that you really need to take advantage of that vehicle. You should be able to fly high enough that people can't shoot at you with an anti-aircraft missile launcher. It should take AAA fire, or like heavy duty anti-aircraft missiles, or jets to shoot, or attack helicopters. But like the flight ceiling should be much higher. That's probably one complaint. But other than that, being able to fly, the F-35 and the Osprey, like a jet version of an Osprey, is pretty damn fucking cool. Had a couple of crazy moments with like scout helis trying to buzz me like literally right next to me, and like pulling out a rocket launcher, smashing it, killing 2 or 3 people, then killing like the one person who bailed out and on a shoot with a pistol as they land right next to me. All the standard sort of Battlefield moments. But I do have to accept that I am very, very, very out of practice. I haven't played Battlefield for years. I played bits and pieces of Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. And a fair bit of Battlefield 4, but not as much as I played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2. That's because it was going like in the wrong direction. Like Battlefield Bad Company 2 had something about it, like you couldn't go prone, and the gunplay was like just epic. Like when you shot the guns, they felt like real guns. Now in Battlefield 2042 with war tapes on, the guns they feel like real guns. It's got that good gunplay, and I think another reason why a lot of people don't like it is because the difficulty ceiling has increased. Back when it was 64 player servers, one person could easily have a much higher impact. Whereas now one person has less of an impact. And you have to adjust for that and pay attention to it. You can't just like push out from a big mob of your own forces and go solo cap an objective anymore. You can't do it. Like you can, but you can't. And so like you have to work way more as part of the overall team, unless as like a lone wolf, to get anywhere, which I think is fantastic. Now all they need to do is change the niggling issues about the classes, because like there's virtually like it's stupid in that all the gadgets and stuff that you should be able to equip should be able to use by any soldier that you can customize to look however the hell you want it. I'm not saying that it should be like Battlefield 5's ridiculous customization system, but it should be more like along the lines of like more like randomized like sort of like appearance, as opposed to like having multiple people. And they really need to change the minimap, because the minimap is way too small for the size of the maps. You should be able to adjust the size of the minimap on the fly, just like you used to hit the N key or whatever you'd set it to, or your bracket keys to change the size of the map up and down. Because as an old school like Battlefield player, I used to spend more time watching the minimap than watching my screen. And now, admittedly, it's not as bad as like Warzone, where everything off in the distance is completely blurry and pixelated. You know, things at the level of detail for distance is quite good. But like I'm on high settings anyway, so I don't know what it's like if you're on lower settings. Except for anti-aliasing, obviously. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think it plays relatively well. So today, I'll play a bit of Conquest to get back into the feel of the game. It took a day off. It'll be interesting to see how much better it streams and how much smoother it is now that I've got my CPU actually running at its good speed again. I put my CPU optimization back on, so individual cores on my processor are going up to like 4.5 gigahertz now, which is pretty damn good for a 12-core CPU. And not hitting 95 degrees, I think, is key. Because there's so much more stuff happening now, and it's a lot more CPU intensive than previous Battlefield games. But it's interesting that the actual overall graphics ceiling hasn't increased that much, yet they've made it look that much better. And, you know, it's given people a day or two to adjust to the game. So I've no doubt that the difficulty ceiling is going to go up again. But yeah, I just got to get some practice in, because I've lost a lot of my my FPS aim. I can't hit anything with the assault rifle. The DMR I'm okay with. I haven't even tried the light machine gun yet. I tried the SMG like a couple of times, and it'll be interesting to see like how attachments and stuff work, because I haven't even used any new attachments yet. I really want to give the grappling hook a decent go, as well as the wingsuits. I'm going to turn my aircon down a little bit so it's not as noisy. Back in a sec. And back when I used to play like Battlefield Hardcore, I didn't use this table. This table is not good. Like, I don't use a mouse pad, never have. Always relied on a good laser mouse. And I find that like this seating arrangement isn't exactly conducive to shooting at Twitch. I don't have enough room for my legs. I don't have anything to brace my arms against. And the angle of my monitor is off. And I need a new chair. So like all the little niggling things that would, make it easier to play at the moment I don't have going for me. I got some ciders and I've got some beers. And I think vehicles are so much more important now, like stock Battlefield, like Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. Like you had your anti-aircraft vehicles, you had your infantry transports, you had your tanks. And the movement options are so much more now for vehicles. And they're so necessary now.
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
Hey.
We have complete control of them.
And I've always played engineer, so I'm used to hunting for bear.
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
So like, look how crisp these guys are. Ooh, nearly hit. So like that's the sort of movement that you don't really see with vehicles back in Battlefield 3.
Stay back!
I wonder if there's anyone actually sitting in them and actually repairing them. And see, that's the same thing, like I could be doing what they're doing. Nothing's stopping me from doing it. I want to get used to using this rocket launcher. Like, look how mobile they are. They're fast as fuck. Oh.
They control all of Delta Sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Ammo.
Status report. Hostiles aren't able to get a foothold. We're securing objectives.
Plus, I haven't been using like a steady scope or anything like that. I haven't needed to use it yet. Nice. So that's the MG.
Foxtrot sector has fallen.
Do,
US
do, do,
troops in
do.
control.
Taken. Wonder if they'd mind if I pinch that.
Bravo sector has fallen to US forces.
Oh, there's the deck.
We're tapping our reserve, but no need for alarm. Allies are attempting to seize Bravo 2.
I'll let him live. Whoop. Did he seriously jump out and start rocketing me?
Attempting to capture Delta 1. Alpha sector is ours.
Contact behind us. Incursion at Delta 1.
Hostile force is still strong, but they've taken a blow.
Okay. Taking C again.
They have taken Charlie sector. Some of our troops are
fuck's sake.
Our forces are down to half strength. Allies are assaulting Bravo 1.
Ooh. That was a slow seeker, that one. Oh, we have a random cat. Sorry, Dick. Ooh, close.
One of our objectives is under attack.
He knows I'm after him too. Gotcha. I can take him straight into a tank. Oh. This is why you don't let scrubs drive. Just kidding. Sorry, Eldridge.
Friendly is making attack on Bravo 1.
Charlie sector is ours.
Two and two. Take up fucking hello. Okay, I'm trying to shoot people.
Target is down! Stay away! Keep back! Good to go! Target down!
They have full control of Delta sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Sniper, not bad.
Not come to me!
when you've only got one shot and you need to make it count, make it a rocket launcher.
Turn around. You've left the engagement.
The hostiles have spent half their resources. We're in full command of Delta Sector. Hostile activity at one of our objectives.
See if we can get this guy some repairs. Oh, no, you got done. It's worth a shot. Fucking Chesterfields.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Okay.
We are attacking Alpha 2.
Is this... Oh, that's an SU. Yep. If it was an F-35 right now, I'd be strafing them. Still try and give it a shot. Oh. Fail.
Guys, beginning attack on Bravo 2.
I still haven't got used to how long it takes to pull up with these new ones yet. Once I get used to it, it's gonna be the bomb. We're gonna lose anyway, but that was good fun. I think a pretty good showing of myself.
We are nearly out of resources. End this quickly. Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector. Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
So you can set your type depending on how you want to play. It's pretty useful. I've just been randomly choosing whatever I'm going to be using. Yeah, tick, tick, tick. I gotta say hi to the cat. Tigger,
Our defeat is inevitable here.
come on.
We can endure this loss.
Come on. Tigger.
Good day's work, but I'm not one to brag.
That was something, right?
No?
All work, no play.
I think he wants food. Come on. Tigger. Tick, 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 tick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tigger. It's like, no, I'll annoy you when you're in the middle of a firefight. Otherwise, no dice. Hey? It's you in a nutshell, huh? Back in a minute. Alright, let's get a portal on. Get a new appearance for hovercraft, cool. Cancel. Craft mastery, repair system. Oh, I gotta repair now. Oh, new DMR? Wonder what this guy's gonna be like. Oh, suppressors. Okay.
Let's begin, please.
Yeah, let's try portal. I can barely remember the Battle of the Bulge map, but I can certainly remember LLMN. Sick. So, playing German. Oh, man. I modded the landmines in 1942 to spawn vehicles and structures. I had several different ways of doing it. And I could build persistent structures on the battlefield. So like if you wanted like a defense tower or something like that, you could drop a mine. And because I also included like I added VTOLs and all sorts of crazy stuff to the game. You could certain classes like you could actually drop down like deployable aircraft pads. Like repair pads that planes could land on and rearm. And that would spawn one aircraft each. It's OP as fuck, but oh, oh yes. No grenades.
Sector Bertha is now under enemy control.
Wait for that tank to slow down. I'll jump in.
The enemy controls
Panzer IV.
most of the sectors.
A short barrel 7.5 centimeter cannon. Designed as an infantry support tank. Look at the thing go airborne. That was hilarious. Oh. I'm turning the volume up. Oh, yep, there's Dink. I think our tanks got reamed. They're getting reamed. Yep. No health. Medic only heals. Right. Well, I think we're going to lose because our team is bad, but
We've got to secure more objectives. They are beating us.
tanks just got to slow down and let me fucking repair them.
Oh nein! Sie haben ihn erwischt!
Dun 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 dun. I'm about to run into like 3 tanks.
Feindlicher Panzer!
Just fire, dude. Just sit there.
We are targeting an objective in Sector Chaser.
Could it be that it's an AI? I seem to recall you used to be able to get run over by your own friendly tanks.
Vergiss das, Soldat!
Don't run too far, fuckhead.
Hey, nimm mich mit!
One of our objectives is under attack.
This guy knows what he's doing. Possibly.
We've captured Sector Chaser. A Sector Anton objective has been lost. We now control a majority of the sectors.
Oh yeah, just run into enemy fire while you're getting repaired.
Ich brauche ein Taxi!
They are hurting us, but we still have adequate reinforcements.
Idiot! Could have got into that tank. Alrighty.
Sector Bertha has been captured by friendly forces. We have secured a majority of the sectors.
There we go. Oh no!
Gleich knallt's.
I just fucking landmined it friendly. This is not going to be good. Whoops. So it does happen. It does work like that. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if I can get a heals. If I stay still long enough, will I revive? Probably not. Alright. Fail. So we can get out of there without dying. No. Engineers are the real MVPs.
We have secured Sector Anton. We control all sectors. Now we must keep them.
Oh. Used to be able to take down the MG gunners while they were sitting on top of the tanks. I didn't get a bullet marker then, so I don't know if you can still do it. Okay. What we need to do is we need to get in planes and rush for their base and steal all their tanks from their base, and then we win. You never used to be able to drive through the barricades, you used to bounce off them. Hey, Seams. How you going? Let's try and take a combat bridge.
An objective in Sector Anton is under assault.
And keep an eye out for enemy tanks. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. But as soon as I jump out of it, someone will steal it. Ooh.
Our forces are targeting a sector chaser objective.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and repair. It's probably a mine.
Sector chaser is now ours. We now control most of the sectors. Soldiers, we are hurting the enemy. Keep it up.
We're retreating to the rear. Okay, what do we got? That's a tank. Oh, wow, that really hurts.
Runter!
No!
Enemy forces are assaulting
Fucking
one of
mines.
our objectives.
I gotta change the keybind for that. Never needed zoom in the original Battlefield, and I don't need it now. Oh shit. There is a tank coming up. Oop. There's one right there. Incoming. Oh. Got him.
Hostile forces are focusing on an objective in Sector Chaser.
Here they come. See if I can flank him. No, not gonna work. Yep. Wolverines, man. I haven't seen that in years. Ah. See if we can get them with some dynamite. Be sneaky, we'll put some mines in.
Sprengladungen bereit! Alle Mann in Deckung!
Come here, boy.
Enemies are attacking a Sector Chaser objective.
Runter!
Oh! Please, reverse over that mine.
Feindfahrzeug!
Einer von uns ist am Boden!
Where is he? Oh, I got owned. I got him before though, so that's fair. Let's keep the tanks coming. Oh, Hanamags!
They have eliminated half of their soldiers. Don't stop.
There actually are the SDKFZs. So tempted to jump into it, but tanks are tanks. Tanks are good. You need to utilize all the tanks you got. I need a spec. This is like sex. This takes me... STG-44s too? Oh my god, this takes me back so much. The first mod I made for Battlefield 1942 was a realism mod. There was already an existing realism mod, but it did not take it far enough. by the time I was finished, there were 6 different variants of Panzerkämpfer Wagon 4s, which is these tanks. 6 different variants. We had the G's, the H's, the F's, the
Sector
D's.
Chaser is now under enemy control. Enemies are holding too many sectors.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try flanking. Whoop, never mind. Sherman. Oh, that aim is so off. Don't use the zoom when you're aiming this thing.
We've secured Sector Bertha.
He fucking got me.
Attacking one of our objectives.
And a mag. I remember holding waves and waves of enemies off these bunkers back when I used to only play against AI. Oh, shot. Whoa.
Runter!
See if I can get him. Go, 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 go. Did I get him? Well, I got him to bail out at least.
We've secured Sector Chaser.
Whoa.
All sectors are under our control. Defend them. We are down to half our men. Don't take so many chances. We are now in control of the battlefield. If we continue this approach, we can win.
I'm gonna skip using that. Gotta go anti-tank. Get some penetration going. Back when you had a rocket, the only other weapon you had was a pistol. Where is he?
The enemy's resources are very low. Don't stop now.
Ooh, it's got a lot of drop. Fun.
Excellent, Soldaten. We have won this battle. The enemy is in retreat.
I'm just stoked to be able to play Battlefield 1942 again.
I think I pulled something. I am not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else.
Well, well, well. That was fun.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's going to be Battle of the Bulge. On Bulge, the best I could do was fly aircraft. It's actually no, I'm getting it confused with Operation Market Garden. Is that what this map is? Is this Market Garden? I made a version of the M22 Locust, which is a light scout tank that was only just getting into the war near the end of World War II. It's armed with a if I remember right, a 37mm cannon, but it uses special ammunition, which was choked ammunition. So it was essentially firing like a 45mm shell, which was tungsten armor piercing through a 37mm barrel. So it was choked, and because of that, it would squish down in the barrel and like have insane kind of muzzle velocity when it actually came out of the barrel. You could, like, the barrels would destroy themselves. But there was one M22 Locust, which in the middle of World War II, like near the end of it, one tank accounted for over 300 soldiers killed. And it was just a light tank. It was a really nice light tank though. And when I modded the game, this was the map that I added it to. This and Operation, not Mark on, yeah, to this map, because historically it was the only time it was ever deployed. But it was like a little secret weapon thing for the Allies. It was a light tank that could take out heavy tanks. Okay, we're gonna have to take out their tanks. That's like lesson one. We've got to start doing some anti-vehicle. This reminds me of a Red Orchestra map, actually. Damn, you don't get many shots. Do you still get ammo from half tracks? Yes, you do. You still get ammo from half tracks. Yes. Okay. Yeah, clear them out. Oof.
Allied control. We have most of the sectors under our control. Enemy forces have secured Able sector.
Yep, there's a guy coming in.
Attacking one of our objectives.
Yep. Choice between putting a round into a tank or putting a round into a soldier. I'll take a tank every time. All right. Wolfram, God, that's an old game. I don't know if anyone's ever played Wolfram. It was this like, it was like a Battlefield, like slash Battlezone clone. It was like Battlezone where you could build structures and have tanks and all that sort of shit going. But it was also like Battlefield, as it was like massively multiplayer. It's really, really old school. It's one of the free-to-play games I used to play. And the way that you attacked with tanks and stuff, it was like the tanks were armed with like laser weapons and shit. They were like, they threw big like plasma projectiles. It was like PlanetSide 2, actually. More like Planetside 2. Let's see if I can pick up a kit. Someone dies. Oh, there we go.
They're taking control of this fight. We
Gotcha.
need to change tactics. They've secured Charlie sector. Repeat, the enemy has Charlie now.
Where are we? Can't see where I am on the map. I think I'm here. Yep.
Man down!
See if I can get there without him spotting me. There's a guy right in front of me.
Enemy dead right there. Allies are assaulting an objective in Able.
How do you pick up a kit? E. Alright, K98. Oh. I needed more crayon rations. Try and stop these guys from taking this area. Medic.
Able sector is ours. Allies are in control of most sectors. Keep doing your jobs.
Tommy gun.
I'm taking a lot of hostile fire.
Oh, yep, it's got the recall, I remember. Alright. Oh, no. Revenge.
Allies have lost control of an objective.
No.
We're seeing losses.
Oh,
Keep it up.
shit. Now I'm gimped. I don't have any long range firepower really. Now the difference between this and Battlefield 1942 was that the SMG weapons were still horrendously accurate. In this, they are not accurate. Nowhere even near it. Try the STG-44 and see what that's like. Oh yeah.
Enemy down. That'll earn us all promotions.
Medic! Can I call a medic?
Charlie sector now under our control. We now hold a majority of the sectors.
There's a med kit up here. Med kit! Fuck yeah. Yes! Let's go, assault. That's my job.
Man down. I got one. I'm under heavy fire.
I didn't realize there was a guy to my left. I was going to for the guy in front of me, but... This is actually kind of nice. Hey P, this is nice. This is kind of how it was.
Baker sector
Try and
has
stay in
fallen
the
into
dark a
enemy
little bit so they
hands.
can't see me moving.
Enemy dead right there. Reloading over here.
Gotta move. I'm gonna come through that building. Possibly behind us. We'll get in that bunker over there.
Easy sector is lost.
Yes.
The enemy is now in control.
Now that's accurate. This gun is good. Way better than Thompson.
Enemies are in control of most sectors.
Nothing like a little bit of Kurtz up your ass. I forget the exact caliber of the STG-44, but it was something. It was an intermediate cartridge. It was like 792 by 28 or something.
I got one! They shot me! Cover me, reloading!
Allies are storming an objective in Dog Sector.
Make it.
Enemy forces have secured Able Sector. Enemy has majority control of the sectors.
Where did they put the medkits? Upstairs. Fuck. That's what the Thompson's good at. Close range. They got tanks on A1. So many tanks. How do you spawn down south?
Come on, man! The enemy is getting the better of us!
Can't you spawn down south? Oh, you can't. Oh, I see. So if they take all the points, it's game over. Yeah, we've got to push. We've got to push backwards.
That vehicle should work.
Oh, shit. Just as I was getting close to that ridge, I was like, wait a second. Aren't they going to be pushing forward as well? Rip. Yeah. Better shot than me. Oh, they're pushing.
We just bagged Able Sector. Allies are in control of most sectors. Keep doing your jobs.
See how close I can get before he starts shooting at me. Got him. If I get close here, I can take him. Gotcha.
We've already taken out half their forces. Keep doing what we're doing.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, there's so many of them over there. Yep, sniper got me. Been spotted. Oh, this is so good. I'm actually getting owned. But we're winning. Slowly but surely, we're gonna win this.
Dog sector is the focus.
I'm gonna try sniping. It's been a long time. Let's see if we go. Let's see if it's got the same ballistics as it used to have. Oh no, perfect. Wrong time for a tank. I gotta get all the way up here. It's the only way I can make an effect, and they gotta take that tank out. No. Yep, they're flanking hard. I wonder if I can actually do it. Nah, we have to focus on getting around the side. Back to assault and push to E1. Fingers crossed. If I can pull this off, we would turn the tide of the battle right here. If. They're gonna be spawning there.
We're attacking an objective in easy sector.
Oh, I hate that jump thing. That makes it so hard to aim.
They've just taken Baker. Repeat, enemy secured Baker sector.
Oh.
Bad news, man. The enemy controls a majority of the sectors.
It's so close. Gotta push back and take E1. We have to take that. Oof.
Damn, we've already lost half
No.
our resources.
But hopefully their spawns make it easier to take their use. I don't know, we're losing.
We've taken control of Dog Sector.
Attack
Look alive, boys! One of our objectives is under attack.
I got one! I'm taking a lot of fire over here!
Enemies are in control of most sectors.
Fucking 220 meters is a very long distance to run.
Oh no! They got him!
The only reason we're killing up is because we're actually killing more than they are.
Enemy! Damn it! I'm under heavy...
We're targeting an objective in Easy Sector. Damn it! He's down! We've just lost control of Dog Sector to the enemy.
Enemy! There! Hostile! One in the gut! Man down! Got one! Enemy down!
Okay, now we go.
Attack that objective!
You're in charge. Good luck. I'm bleeding. Need a med kit.
We try and flank right and take these guys out. There's a guy over there somewhere. Probably a sniper. Yep, there's a sniper. Means I've been spotted.
Dog is under our control. Repeat, Dog Sector is secure.
Now we're gonna go straight through to B1.
Attack the objective!
We'll be
Ooh,
watching.
maybe not.
Over.
We'll have to defend that objective then.
The enemy is controlling the pace of battle. We need a better strategy.
No, we can still do it. Just gotta push through. Gotta flank hard, right? Do the same thing that they did before. Try and keep low combat crest. Gotta move fast, otherwise I'll be crawling. Okay. We're in like Flynn. Hopefully some squaddies spawn on me. They're running straight at the enemy. As soon as I go there, they're going to know something's up. I've got to stay just outside range until some of my squaddies die, and then we're going to push in. Too late. uh, hopefully our Scotty survive for a little bit. They should have spawned on me for fuck's sake. I'll be right back. Can't win them all. Shall we go Durka Durka Muhammad Jihad on them? I think so. Get some bear! Oh, miss. Kill. Oof. Oh, almost felt like an MJ44 there. MJ42.
Dog sector. Enemies are assaulting an objective.
Just get some kills, my dudes. Get some kills. Come get some!
I don't like the losses we're taking. We're down to our last reserves.
Ooh, tiger tank. Oh, that's the map, Bokage. It's Bokage, not Mark. God, I just remembered. Oh! We got him. We actually got the
The
tiger.
enemy got the best of us today. All units head back to base.
True story. In the real-life Battle of the Bulge, over 70,000 soldiers on the German side were casualties. Over 20,000 soldiers on the Allied side were casualties. It was the biggest battle that the United States ever participated in World War II. And a lot of it was due to the fact that it was a surprise attack. The Germans maintained perfect operational supremacy. However, after the initial attack, they failed to capitalize on their gains, and the routes that which they'd chosen for their advance ended up being forgotten, and their attacking forces essentially converged on the same point. It's kind of like the same thing. Rather than being spread out and taking multiple objectives, they focused on one or two key points, which is just typical square punk strategy, which is a German thing. But the reason why it was unsuccessful is because the points that they focused on weren't the points which they should have taken. They rather than focusing on, say, Antwerp, they could have travelled up north into the northwest sort of area. They decided to focus on the front, which gave the Americans time to mobilize anti-tank forces and tank destroyers. True story. Let's have fun. I'm going to see if I can get a plane. So what do we got? Bombs. Bombs. In the original Battlefield 1942, your bombs and your primary weapon were ammunition, and you actually had to go back to the airfield to reload. Now you don't need to, so I'm interested to see how this plays out. This should be interesting. I'm going to try and bomb their tanks before they even get in them. Oop, never mind. Of course, a fighter's already spotted. There we go. Still, remember what I said before about stealing the enemy's tanks? This is what you're supposed to do on this map. How can they even see me? Oh my god. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to run into their base and steal their fucking tanks. This is how you fucking do it. And see if you can still get away with it. No! You can't! But what you used to do is you used to run into the enemy base and try and steal their tanks. That's how you win. Oh, man. RIP. Or you can run into the base and steal their aircraft, which is an even better plan if you can get there in time without dying. I can see a plane. Pretty sure I can't make it to their plane spawns. Ah, well. But that's how you do it. I'm gonna sit here and have a smoke while just completely flank. Did some fucker just shoot at me? Still though, I managed to take out one of their tank destroyers with C4. B1's not my favorite objective. Though, that was different when there were anti-aircraft guns. I haven't seen a single anti-aircraft gun since I've been playing this. And those Flak 20s, or Flak 22, Flak 18s, I can't remember what they were. The 30 mil or 40 mil Flak. They changed games. Because you could take the rear objective, jump on an enemy aircraft gun and take it down all the aircraft as they take off. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and see if I can get some squaddies to spawn on me.
The enemy has secured Sector Chaser.
Fifth column on
They
B1.
have secured all sectors. Do not accept this. Go on the offensive.
I just saw a 40 mil AA kill.
We are assaulting an objective in Sector Bertha.
Oh, there we go. Sniper finally got me. There we go. Now we take these points. What? How can we already be down so many deaths? What the fucking hell? Is that even possible?
We've lost half our infantry in this fight. We cannot afford any more losses.
What? That match only just started, right? Alright.
Keep us informed.
It's a jet.
We are beginning our assault on an objective in Sector Chaser.
Be my own spotter. Love it.
We've captured Sector Chaser. We now control most of the sectors.
Okay, if we can hold, we're good. We gotta take. Oh shit! Yep, tank. Gotta try and take out that tank. The reinforcement tanks. Shit.
Sector Acton is now under our control. All sectors are under our control. Defend them. The enemy has suffered losses, but we cannot let up. We have them down to half strength. Keep going.
We're gonna try and reach it. We're gonna go. We're forward up here. We're gonna try and cover the left ridge, and then move towards to cover the forces that are attacking B1. Whoa, these things can go airborne. You definitely could not do that in the original game. That's more vertical movement than a T90 with a 600 horsepower fucking engine. 700. Where are we? Can't see any tanks.
Sector Bertha has been captured by friendly forces.
Alright. See if I can just snipe. Let's try sniping. Look how far off that shell landed. Okay. And that is how you win LNM.
Enemy's resources are very low. Don't stop now.
Adjust and fire.
Congratulations.
You gotta learn how to fire that thing better.
The enemy has surrendered.
I am not overconfident.
And there's no priests. Like there used to be like a
Oh, you know,
like the
I think I
M7
something back there.
priest artillery unit. And the Wesper. Where's the Sturmgeschütz? Oh, and some Sturmgeschütz! That was in the Road to Rome expansion pack. I'm not too worried about like all the secret weapons of World War II, like expansion pack stuff. But they need to add in the priest, the Wesp. The priest, definitely the priest and the Wesp. And Corsairs. Because like you used to have planes that had like rocket weapons and stuff. But I suppose there's only 2 missions so far. And there's no air on this map. Let's see if I can hold them back. Gotta get in the tank. Because if they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're doing. That's the thing, like, I know how to use these weapons. World War II weapons. How they should be used effectively. That tank there, someone should be in that tank. They're gonna grab that tank and they're gonna use that tank against us. I should have actually spawned there and jumped into it. That's Sherman there. Not gonna happen, boy. Can I come a little closer?
The enemy has taken Able Sector. We lost an objective in Able Sector. Allies are in control of both sectors. Keep doing your jobs.
I'm gonna steal that tank.
Able
And I'm gonna run
Allied forces are
with that
attacking
tank.
an objective.
Oh. I can't believe we still managed to get it. Too bad it's not like a Firefly or a Jumbo, which is like the mods that we put in the game had. We had Firefly and Jumbo Shermans. Get fucking wrecked. Where is he? Combat crest. We're gonna sit right here. We got him.
Out of the way, man. Able sector is now under our control.
We still gotta sit behind this ridge
All sectors are secure.
so they can fuck us
Don't go
up.
soft now. They'll be back for more.
I start using my coax to lead my main gun. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're leading, right? So, coax is hitting there. Aim up, fire. Hit. Reloading, on target, fire, hit. Reloading. On target, hit. Miss. That's how you're supposed to fucking fight in a tank. Get wrecked, boy. Got unlimited ammo too, which is different from the original game. You used to have to fall back for ammo.
Don't let the enemy take
Don't have to do that anymore.
force us to react.
Panzer force coming out the right hand side. Tank coming on the right hand side. Hit. Just wait until they put the Russians into it. T-34s and shit. Now that's gonna be good times. Hit, hit, hit.
We're hitting them hard, but if we want to win, we got a ways to go.
Fuck. Gonna start missing now. Are they flanking? No, still got good infantry support. Tank over there. Damage that thing before they get in it. Where are they? Silent's flanking. Can't see him. The 50 cal was designed to have the same range characteristics as the main gun on the Sherman, so that you could fire a tracer and find out where the bullets would hit I like how accurate it is because, like, modern stabilized guns will account for how much of an angle the tank that you're in is on. Oh, tiger. Miss. Fuck. Hey GG, how you going? Hope you're enjoying this shit as much as I am. Hit. Right. I think we got him under control, but we are pretty much spawn camping right now, and I will not hesitate to admit that. But it's only because we were successful in repulsing their first attack, and I'm not firing into their spawn, I'm firing onto their vehicles. So and if they knew what they were doing with the bazooka, I haven't moved. That guy was a bazooka carrier, by the way. Original battlefield, I'd be running out of ammo around about now. They've got an engineer repairing the tank. That tank could kill me. Oh, here we go. Incoming fire. I'd be out of ammo right now on a normal Sherman. Fired over 60 rounds.
The enemy's getting sloppy. We've taken out half of them already.
Got him. Alright. Got the second tank. Oh! Win! Now they can push out. They might be able to get out now. The only thing I can do is I can sit behind the base here, wait for that tank to respawn. So the tank that I jumped in, that I just like raped them from one day to Sunday, was right round about here.
We need to defend the objective.
We'll be watching you.
So I'll be sitting here waiting for a while to see if it spawns again. Probably won't. Hopefully they know what they're doing and they can do it as well as I was actually doing. Oh, there's the tank. Speaking of, Got it. Yeah, boy.
They've
Combat
secured
crest.
Charlie sector. Repeat, the enemy has Charlie now. We have
Oh, they
most of the
captured one.
sectors under our control.
Oh, they got past us. I can't move. I've got to like stop their tanks from coming forward. Did they capture that? They could bring tanks from behind us. Keep an eye on it.
Enemies have control of Dog sector. Allied forces are focusing an attack on an objective in Charlie.
Fuck. Tracer fire failure. There's a reason why I'm deliberately staying at long range. It's because it's harder for them to panzer strike me. Of course, it means that it's also harder for me to hit. But this is how you do things. That's why tanks... We're designed for support. They're not designed to just push in. Tanks are designed for infantry support. You need infantry. There we go. Finally got me.
Is under our control. Repeat,
Fucking 23 kills later.
we now hold the majority of the sectors.
I'll stick here and see if I can get that same tank again once it spawns. I can see that the sniper's already sitting there waiting for me to run out and grab the tank.
They got me in their sights.
Oh, I got one. Got you, Oz. Ooh. Their snipers aren't bad. They've gotten used to being sniped by a tank. We can't let them capture all these objectives, by the way, otherwise they will win. Okay. There's a tank there. Hopefully I get into it before they do. No, someone else jumped in. Okay. No. Okay. Fine. Machine gun it is. I gotta do the same thing backwards. Now they might get it. They figured out the trick. They've figured it out. We just gotta hold it as long as possible.
They're attacking an objective of ours. Guys, taking a lot of fire over here. Taking a lot of fire over here. We've just lost control of Dog Sector to the enemy.
Deca, deca,
The enemy
deca.
has majority control of the sectors.
Alright. I'm gonna jump up in the tower and help him with any armor pushes that come up. I'm gonna hide and not get shot at. I'm just gonna go crouch right in the back here. If they shoot a shell in, I'll get hit. But if there's any tanks pushing the front, I'm gonna put a rocket up too. Tank in front of us.
Enemies are down to their last reserves.
Here we go.
Reloading over here.
Looks like the enemy has our number so far. We're taking some losses.
Gotta
Fight
reload.
harder.
Got him! It's how you do it. Beer time.
Enemies are mounting an attack on an objective enabled.
Oh shit, infantry. No, I'll shoot them first. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. They can have A1 now.
We got enemy forces attacking one of our objectives. We're taking control, but we've got a ways to go.
We need to defend this objective.
We've taken control of Dog Sector.
Cancel that.
Bang up job. We
Defend our
control all
position.
sectors.
Good fun.
The enemy is running scared. We won this thing, and you're gonna make the papers.
Show off achievement. I wonder what that is.
Well, that was satisfying.
I am not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else.
Most damage not with vehicles? Fuck yeah. Most vehicles killed? Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll give him like a reprieve. The 3 wins out of 4 matches. Now to go get my ass absolutely fucking owned in Conquest mode. Bad Company 2. Oh my god. I wonder if they actually... I wonder if all the weapons and like the mechanics change changing between the different modes. Alright, I've got 3 good games. I'll do a couple more games on just like normal Conquest. And then I'll go back into Portal. I'll get my ass kicked, trust me.
When in doubt, follow my lead.
This map
The liberty of Singapore
is
is
my
essential
least
to
favorite
national
map.
stability. Today, they require our protection. U.S. Marine forces are deploying illegally to seize the port. Russia asks that you coordinate with our allied task forces to secure all sectors.
Okay, what am I gonna do?
The same. We are counting on your success. Transport is waiting.
Aha! Into the belly of the beast. I'm going straight for B1.
Oh.
It's a long walk, but it's worth it. If I can get there without falling in the water.
U.S. forces have taken
See-
control of Echo Sector.
Why would you do that? Asshole! You just screwed up our tanks. Oh my god. Take the high ground.
We control most sectors on the battlefield. U.S. forces attacking one of our...
C1's gonna be trouble. There's aircraft up there, but if I'm lucky, you never know what might happen.
They've occupied Charlie sector.
Holding the high ground is always good.
Our forces have captured an objective.
Because you want people to get bogged down in the containers. The containers is a close combat environment, and when you've got people stuck in there, it's like a black hole of people dying. So C1, D1, yeah. We need to go forward to get E1 and E2.
The enemy has captured Delta sector.
Okay.
Stop the U.S. forces
Shit,
from
they're gonna be
conquering
popping
every
up.
sector.
Send a transport to my position.
Request received. Your vehicle is en route.
Oh, freak it!
Friendly forces moving on Echo 2. Status report. Echo 1 secure. Troops on site.
Oh! Recoilless to the face. Alright.
Keep away from me.
And people say that you can't be strategic in a game that's got 128 players. Well, I'd like to prove them fucking wrong. This is how you are strategic.
At his base.
And you suck.
Our troops
Just
have
kidding.
lost an objective.
I think we've all flown into a wall before. Oh, really? Alright.
We're tapping our reserves, but no need for alarm. Friendlies are securing objective Bravo 1. Our troops have occupied Bravo sector.
Echo 1 has been secured. You've left the engagement area.
Which I could do about that one. People just don't spawn in. Like, you actually have to get people to spawn in first, I think, before you move forward. That's a lesson that I need to pay attention to. But you'd think with 128 players that people would spawn in. Rage. Alright. I'm gonna push forward now, take C1.
Take that objective.
You're monitoring your progress.
We are attacking Charlie 1.
Occupation of Bravo sector complete.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Send a transport to my position.
Acknowledged. Vehicle drop incoming.
Taking casualty.
They're beginning to take a toll. Keep fighting.
I do not want help.
U.S. forces have taken all of Echo sector.
Alright. You might have some luck. Just gotta hold. Can't let them take this shit.
Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
Oh my. That's actually a thing down in there. Ooh. I could use that for spawn shenanigans. Ah, misses. They're gonna take it. They got a win on their hands.
Away! Keep back!
Fuck!
We are moving on Alpha 1.
I was too slow. Too slow to spawn. Give it one more shot.
Delta sector has been seized by hostiles.
Do not come to me!
We've taken heavy casualties. We're at half strength.
Stop the US forces from conquering every sector.
Little do they know they actually need to attack this way. It's one of the rare situations where they need to.
Friendly down!
Either that or take the forward objectives.
Leave me! Stay away!
They're too spread out. Okay. Gotta stay low. You can see a guy on the right.
Charlie sector is now under US command. Incoming fire! Right now!
Let me
Our
fix
forces
it!
are assaulting Alpha 1.
They gotta have a squad spawn over there. Yeah, they do.
Keep away from me!
Objective captured and secure. Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
We've been pushed out of our objective.
The enemy is at 50% strength. They've captured all of Alpha sector.
I can't aim for shit with the assault
Initiating
rifle.
attack on objective Alpha 1.
It actually works so much differently to the DMR.
US forces from conquering every sector.
No assistance required.
What?
I'll fix it.
I knew this shit was gonna be difficult. Alright. Oh no. I did the biggest fucking faux pas. Shit.
US troops are attacking Alpha 1. We have complete control of Delta Sector. An objective is under siege.
Stop the US forces from conquering every sector.
We are holding Alpha Sector.
Our troops have taken Alpha 2. Support package waiting for your call.
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
Requesting ranger drop at these coordinates.
Friendlies are securing objective Bravo 1.
Damn it.
Assistance required.
Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
Don't approach me!
Sentry active.
U.S. forces have taken all of Echo Sector.
Hostile is down.
We control most sectors on the battlefield. Objective secure.
Ah, we got outplayed on this one. But still, it was mostly because of the reasons that I said beforehand. We got bogged down. If we still win, it's a miracle, but we can try.
U.S. forces have a clear advantage. They hold too many sectors.
We can't stay in this fight much longer. Stop them!
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
The other man down. Get up and fight.
We've lost control of one of our objectives. They've captured Bravo Sector. We've lost an objective to the enemy.
Get me back the blind.
All sectors on the battlefield.
Oh, surrounded, yeah. Nice.
Begin evacuating NOPAD forces. No use staying now.
Are you really surprised? Spectacular.
Yeah! Angel does it again!
It's like funny, kills with Ranger. I didn't even use Ranger once. Ew. Level 20. Alright. Piss break. If there's one game that this shit reminds me of, it's Blindside 2. And what we used to pull off is Thunder Cougar Falcon birds. You need aerial drops. You need people in your aerial transports specified to their roles. You need engineers, you need people with rocket launchers, you need, you know, people with repair tools. You need Valkyries, like, rather than scout helicopters being used in an offensive fashion, they need to be used to transport troops to an objective. You need, essentially, you need the ability to work together as a big team.
So it won't be pretty. But holding this facility is vital to U.S. interests in the space domain. Transport's on the way. Gear up and get ready to move.
Let's see if I can pull anything off as a scout heli. I'm gonna go straight for that building, which is high, which is a bad idea as a scout heli, but I should be able to get there faster than anyone else. I drop troops on top of that building. Oh, that's anti-personnel rocket pods. Should I try and take out the helicopters first? Should I trust our fighters to be able to do the job?
Taking Sector Alpha.
We're gonna go low, we're gonna go fast. I'm gonna pull back
Control most sectors.
and hope that our troops have got fucking anti-aircraft.
Resources available for support drop. One of our objectives is under attack. Allied forces now holding Sector Delta. Objective secured.
Get ourselves some repairs done. Come on. Yes. There's the jet. It's gonna come. I gotta land. It's gonna try and attack me on the other side of that building. I gotta land and repair. Too late. So that jet knows what he's doing. He's actually selectively targeting the attack helos. Now,
Sector Charlie in
that
enemy
jet
hands.
being targeting us like that, I think he just got taken out by one of our jets. No, I need to defend. Come on. Yeah, tank. I'm gonna wait till I can get another helo,
One of our objectives has been attacked.
because that's what we're gonna need to win.
If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector.
Enemy fighters are up, our fighters are dead. We're gonna need anti-aircraft.
Altitude lost. We've been pushed out.
Get wrecked.
Cancel order.
They have Sector Echo.
Не подходите к моей позиции!
I need ammunition. I don't want to die here.
Give me an update.
Timetables off. You need to secure more territory.
Allied forces engaging objective Delta 2. Our forces have taken all of Sector Alpha. Both sectors are now under our control.
The AI had moved right in. Yep. Alright. Rip.
Supplies ready. Call in for the drop.
They're chipping away at our forces. They've locked up Sector Delta.
I'm reloading.
They're a long way from surrender, but they're wounded. Our forces control most sectors.
My sentry is ready. We have to take that objective.
Their jets are good. Their jets know what they're doing. Surprisingly.
No assistance required.
Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak. I'm gonna try and run up this hill.
Hostiles attacking objective Charlie 1.
Ooh. See, like, that's the interesting thing, right? That thing there, that's like a 2-tap kill from him using an SMG. Right?
Stay back.
Something odd going on here. There actually is. That's odd. And we're still winning, and like the reason why is because they're so focused on getting kills. It's almost like they're only aiming at the infantry. And like, why would they be doing that? Why would they be doing that?
Enemy forces at half strength.
That sniper, right, was scoping me out. And he was also turning around immediately. Shoot people right behind him. See that?
Support package ready to drop. They have Sector Delta. If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector.
now
Move it,
under
you
control.
fucking noob.
Still holding out. We're at half strength. Objective captured and secured.
Keep your distance!
And take it, Sector Alpha. If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector. We now hold Sector Alpha.
Not bad, not bad.
Support package ready to drop.
We've lost an objective.
They control Sector Charlie. Hostiles have taken an objective. Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control. Ally securing objective Charlie 2. Just took Charlie 2.
Friendly is hit!
Sector Echo is under our control. Allies engaging the
You
Our
have
forces control most sectors. Objective captured and secure.
taking repair! Repairing vehicle! I will make repairs!
Allied forces have taken Sector Bravo. Allies engaged. They're making their final push. No! No!
Don't move! I'll fix it!
Friendly's engaging at Objective Charlie 2. They can't win while we hold those sectors.
Nice.
Echo 1 has been lost.
Now I gotta put some food in the oven.
Sector Charlie is under our control.
Allies are engaging at Echo 1.
Good work, Notepads. That was a hell of a fight.
I told you to keep up. That's it. I'm ready for round 2. Are you really surprised?
get serious.
Something that someone said just before that crashed was especially poignant. It's like, do you think hackers would hack less if you couldn't see that they were hacking? I'm basically saying that no, because if you don't have a scoreboard, when people are doing 100+ kills, you don't know until the end of the game. And because you don't know until the end of the game, hackers can just basically get away with whatever they want. Like, you cannot moderate it because you cannot actually determine how much they're interfering with the server. Like, if you see one person pulling off 50 kills in the first 5 minutes of the match, you know they're aimbotting, right? Somebody can pull off 50 kills in the first 5 minutes of the match, then not have a single kill till the end of the match, and you wouldn't know the difference. Now, you do need a scoreboard. And that's the reason why I just explained it.
We've got an emergency. Russian troops are moving in to secure a data center in Songdo, South Korea. You don't want to know what's on those servers, but they're vital to American operations in this region. Other Allied task forces are on their way. You need to coordinate efforts and secure the targets. Get ready to move.
I can leave the squad that I'm in, right? So I'm certainly not going to be running one. I might leave the game, actually. Just so I can have a smoke and take a quick break.
Let's begin, please.
If there's one thing I know about hackers, and people who use cheats to play the game, and I know this because I've known people who use wall hacks and aimbots and such to play the game. I've actually known people who do. It's usually because they're pretty low skilled and they can't enjoy the game because they just get killed straight away by anyone. Like in a normal game. And they don't have the skill to play the game. So they'd rather pay like $20 a week to be able to actually win a game. Now the way it is done here is that the anti-cheat and everything like that can be supremely effective because it gives less opportunity for hackers to have a look at the stats and determine whether or not they're breaching the normal values. But at the same time, it also means that people can't moderate servers. Not that there are servers. But it also means that hacks which are undetectable will go undetectable. It is incredibly easy to run an aimbot. I know this from people that I've talked to that have done it. And like there is literally no way to tell. The anti-cheat is not good enough. Will never be good enough. So And the thing is that the hackers, they'll have a scoreboard built into the game. They'll be able to actually see the scoreboard. So they'll actually be able to see who is getting the most kills. But ordinary people playing the game won't be able to.
You left engagement area. Hostiles have captured Alpha Sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
I take the lead.
Like right now I can't switch weapons. Game over, man, game over. Restart the game. And that's like straight after I started talking about hackers.
Let's begin, please.
So, just to give you the amount of idea, like how much control over the game that you have given hackers, it's completely and utterly undeniable. And it's things like this, right? I have got a lot of experience playing these games, and I've got a lot of experience with hackers in general. Like I used to mod the game, so I know exactly what is possible. And there's no VoIP in the game, right? It is possible for what I'm saying to be heard by the upper echelon of the hackers in game, because it's only like 56 kilobytes of data every second. It's a very small draw, and the way that the servers work, depending on where they're hosted, I hate to say it, but it's inherently possible, because a lot of the hackers that I knew when I was playing Battlefield, as in like actually like playing Battlefield, they were people working for telecommunications companies. So their hacks, their private hacks, were actually installed in between the game and the servers. It's really hard to explain, like if you know anything about man in the middle, right? Back in the old day, like when anti-cheats were anti-cheats and they weren't that good, you'd have your people paying money for a hack, and they would be paying money for a hack that's hosted on their own computer. But the people who will never get busted, they have their hacks on the actual internet service providers, on the software between the server and the player. So, like, good luck. And the reason why I'm not like bullshitting about this, the reason why I'm actually talking the facts, so to speak,
Get serious.
is because I knew people who were doing it. Like in Telstra, in Australia, for example, like these servers would be hosted by Telstra or Optus or whoever, Vodafone, whoever's hosting the servers, right? And they would put their hacks on the server where it's being run so that it could not be detected by any cheat, because it was behind the server. Like, No, it's going to be interesting now because like PlayStation and Xbox, like your whole cross-play thing, getting all involved in like in the game, like the way that cross-play works, it makes it a hell of a lot more harder for them to do it. But that's how they did it, and that's how they've always done it.
We are out of diplomatic options. You must secure the facility and the surrounding areas. If the Americans attempt to hold territory, push them out. We're trusting you to do this. Fight well.
That's why you see people in a game and they've got a ping of like 2 or 3 milliseconds, right? Those are the people who are probably playing without hacks, but they're authoring the hacks and selling the hacks.
We're attacking Gulf One. Enemy has all of Bravo sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
We have a breach at one of our objectives. They've occupied Charlie sector.
Ready to drop support package. Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
They have full control of Delta sector. Allies are attempting to seize Bravo 2. Occupation of Foxtrot sector complete.
Not too much longer on the food, by the way. So we'll be taking a break soon. Alright, I'll be back. But yeah, like, that's the little lesson that I'd like to leave with you, is that when the hackers work for the telecommunications companies that are providing the service for your game, you cannot guarantee authenticity of your anti-cheat solution. Back.